Hello friends, this is Yrvind, and this is about YOLO, the oar. And now I got this idea to have it hanging instead from my gallows, as you can see here. And what's the advantage? Well, it's very little friction. Well, maybe nothing at all, it's just hanging here. And you can see it's just no wear. And also, this is the oriental system. Here comes the rope down. This is going to make it longer later. And as you see, the oar comes out on the side. Well, at first, that seems to be a disadvantage. But the advantage is that you can put your whole body weight on it. This means that instead of using the arms, you're using your legs to pull the oar. And the legs are many times stronger than the arms. So you get twice as strong by using the rope. You get 3 times as strong by using the legs instead of the arms. So I just don't understand why we don't have this system in Europe. And well, I'm going to make it longer, and going to make the hatch here. And so the interesting thing with oar is that you're using your muscles, and there is no feeling unless you move a muscle. So it's a great satisfaction moving a boat slowly in calm water with muscles. It creates a very nice feeling, and people who don't do it miss out a lot. They have an engine in the boat, they just turn a key, and what's the point, you know? But of course it cannot be too difficult. So you have to make progress. So the boat cannot be too big. So use a small boat. But now luckily this boat is smaller. It's only like 5.3 meter and 1.4 beam. So compared to most cruises, it's just a fraction of the size, and of course the cost and problems too. Hello friends, this is Yrvind, and this is me in Japan, learning the Eastern way. As you can see, that's the rope holding the oar down. I don't have to do that. I can just use my legs and my body pushing against the oar. So it gives a lot more power. Here's the same thing, but from the side. Now you can see clearly. I don't really need to use the arms a lot. I just lean against the oar. And the rope takes up the tension. It's a bit like a thrust bearing on a propeller. So, very good thing. So, I was born in the late 30s and I grew up in the 40s. At that time, there were no TV, no computer games or anything like this. Hardly had electricity. And but we had the boats. And this little rowing boat here I could use if I knew how to do a knot and if I knew how to swim. And the islands in the background, that was the shop we used to shop at. So I took the boat, rowed over there, bought like milk and bread and things we needed, and rowed back. And it was a good thing, so I kind of grew up with these small boats. And this is about 14 feet or something like this, a bit more than 4 meters. And here's some other boys about the same age as me, playing around with it's a rowing boat with a sculling oar. So it was very good and healthy, you know. So this is how I learned to love small boats. And now, 85 years old, 7 months, and all these memories are here. And thanks to my little boat, I can live with that. And this is a Google map of the area, and the yellow line is where I rode, you know, from Brenny Ramsdal about to Swish was close to a mile one way, a bit less, and the same way to back. And as you can see, there's plenty of small islands there, and the water is very protected. So it's good for children to play around. And at that time, well, was a war going on, and only people living there were allowed to be in that area.